All right, welcome back to Sun Crypto, guys. In today's content, we're going to talk about altcoin, and we're going to talk about some of these altcoin ready to go crazy over the next like a few days and so on. And we're also going to take a look at, of course, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? We're going to take a look at Litecoin, ICX, Kyber Network. Filecoin is going crazy, so we definitely have to take a look at Filecoin again, right? And we're going to take a look at CRV. We haven't talked about CRV for a while because it's been consolidating over the last few weeks. It looks like we could get a potential breakout above resistance for CRV. And we're going to take a look at XLM, also been consolidating over the last 45 days. Could get the breakout bulls been looking for. All right, also going to take a look at Blue Zell looking once again looking beautiful, man, above weekly 21 EMA right here. Could go ballistic over the next like a few days. So Blue Zell looking beautiful. Okay, beautiful. As you can see, increasing in volume right here. So we're definitely going to take a look at all of these suckers, right? And see what type of pump we're going to get, within the next few days, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at the King Bitcoin first. So Bitcoin right now, let's go back to the 2-day time frame. Let's do this. Right. So guys, make sure to hit the likes, right? So and also subscribe if you just joined the Sun Crypto channel, right? So Bitcoin doesn't look like bulls want to push hard enough, right? On a 2-day basis, right? So we just closed the let's take a look at the 3-day. I think we just closed it. Okay, so we just closed the 3-day candle, right, with low volume on Bitstamp. Okay, so let's take a look at it on Binance. Low volume on Coinbase. Low volume on Binance. So we just have to be cautious once again, right? We talk about it when this sucker was pumping to the upside on a daily basis. We said even though we're pumping, okay, the volume, oh, it looks nice. Okay, it looks nice even though the volume is low, right? Right here on Binance, right, the buy volume is low, but the sell volume is lower. So you see what I'm saying? So it means like we still got a potential push to the upside. It could be still a correction, okay, depending on volume. So we're just gonna have to wait and see if like we're gonna close this candle red like it is right now, right? Just close like around like 55, okay, 55.5 and so on with a low volume, right? That's going to be pretty bullish. Okay, it means like we most likely going to be continuing the uptrend. Okay, could basically face higher prices, right? So have to wait and see how we close the candle right here, but it is pretty so far it looks pretty decent, okay, on the lower degree, right? So let's go back to the 3-day time frame. So the 3-day time frame, what we said was like we just needed to close engulfingly right here, and the 2-day time frame, we if we dump right with a higher volume than the previous volume right here, we got the 2-day 21 right here, right? And we could get a support at 0.786, right? So that's what we said, and it is still playing out. So let's see what the bull is gonna be doing. So but the uptrend, it is still pretty strong. Okay, pretty strong uptrend. Thanks a lot for tuning in, Ernest, Kendris in the house, LH in the house, Buzz in the house, and intermediate Canada in the house. All right. So yeah, everything looks good. So now we just closed the weekly time frame. So let's take a look at the weekly. So we closed the weekly time frame, pretty reversing, okay. But let's see, okay, we got 7 days to go. 50% of the body candle going to be not body candle, but 50% of the wick right here going to be just about like 52. Okay, so down to like a 50k area, right? So as we said, you know, if we dump down, we got the 2-day 21 EMA right here, and if it drops lower, you know, it's not gonna stay there too long. Okay, it's not gonna stay there too long. So the most important time frame right now is like the quarterly time frame, right? So anything can happen on the lower degree, 50k, 55. It is just going to be, you know, consolidating, right? So you just have to be very cautious. So in that range, okay. But the most important time frame as of now, within the next like 2 days, it is going to be the quarterly closing. Okay, we just want to close the quarterly time frame above 50k. That's going to be beautiful, okay, especially above 52, 54, right? As long as we close above the 2-day 21 EMA, that's going to be great, right, for the quarterly time frame, right? So yeah, so the quarterly time frame looks pretty juicy, okay. It looks pretty juicy. As you can see, you know, last bull run right here, I mentioned it before, right? So right here we also closed above all-time high on the last quarter. Right here we closed above all-time high on the last quarter of the year. That was October, right? October through December we managed to close above all-time high. But last bull run we dumped back down and retested the closing basis, right? The current bull run, right? I don't think we're gonna drop, we're gonna drop down to retest the you know, 13k and so on right now. Okay, it doesn't make any sense right now to even think about, it doesn't make any sense, right, to think about like closing any candles right below 14k right now, or even retesting 14k within the next quarter. Anything can happen, okay, but it is not something like I'm prepared for, and it is not something I'm looking forward to. So quarterly pretty bullish, okay. So 50-day cycle also pretty important, right? Right now we just, bulls not doing, they're not doing like a, you know, what they're supposed to be doing right now, but maybe they just want to wait till the you know, quarterly cycle closes on the 30th, right? And you know, they got 10 days to close after that they got 10 days to close the 50-day cycle. So they got plenty of time to basically get the job done. 10 days is a lot for Bitcoin, okay. Is a lot for Bitcoin. It can pump like 15 to 30% in 10 days easily, right? So above closing price, above opening prices right here, let's say 20%, right? Gonna take us right around like 65, okay, within the first week of April. Low sell volume on the 50-day cycle. So as you can see right here, back in May, low sell volume right here, low sell volume right here, pretty much same type of a correction, right, in terms of volume right there, okay. Let's take a look at it on Binance. Pretty much similar, okay, right here, right there also, right. On Coinbase, a little bit higher, but not that bad, okay. The volume we got at the, you know, the volume we got right here was pretty much much higher, right? So hey, what's up, Raymond? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Hey, what's up, Broad? So yeah, so basically just, I don't see like anything crazy as of now, okay. I don't see anything crazy. Yeah, I mean, yes, but we could say, hey, take a look at right here what we got back in July 2019, right? Right there, this very undecided candle, right? That's pretty much similar. So we just have to be very cautious, but we just have to wait, okay? We just have to wait right here. right there, right? We could get a similar candle right there also, right? But we will see. We will see. We will see. Cheese wheel in the house. All right. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. Okay. So Litecoin, we haven't talked about Litecoin for a while now, right? In our live stream, seems like nobody likes Litecoin anymore, right? Until this sucker pump hard, right? So you take a look at Litecoin. We're gonna start off on the 50-day cycle, right? We talked about Litecoin on the 50-day cycle before and how we got a beautiful, beautiful support right here, guys. On the 50-day cycle, could not close below like 37. So Litecoin, massive support at 37, massive resistance right here at 108. Another massive resistance just about 230. You guys remember Litecoin, our target was like 225, right, to 245 range. We could not break 225 to 245 on the 50-day cycle, right? So I don't think like we're gonna close we're gonna flip bullish on the 50-day cycle. It could, but we just have to wait till the cycle closes, right? But I don't think like bulls are strong enough to flip the cycle bullish as of now. Okay, something to just keep in mind, right? But if we do, we could definitely see some strong momentum like going into Q2, right? Closing the 50-day cycle bullish, that's going to be great. If we close it bearish, it is still going to be okay because the volume is low, so it's not a big deal. Okay, the 3-week cycle, I'm loving it, right? I'm loving the 3-week cycle, even though we're creating some lower highs right here, right? I'm liking the 3-week cycle, lower volume right here on Binance, right? So we can definitely break above resistance right here, okay, within the next 3 weeks. Okay, so remember the 50-day cycle gonna open on the 11th, right? But the 3-week cycle gonna close on the 15, something like that. Okay, 15, 17, right? So it means that we're gonna get like a 5 days overlap, right? So the 3-week cycle got plenty of time to get the job done, right? So if anything crazy happens, right, we could be looking for support right here down to the 108 all the way up to like 140 range if we get any crazy shakeout, right? Something to just keep in mind. As you can see, the 21 EMA right here, rejection, rejection, rejection. So if we dump, that could be a steal. I don't see us dumping, but that could be possibly a steal for the next like a leg up to $2,000 and so on, right? So now let's take a look at the 7 days cycle. 7-day cycle looks beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Once again, volume, I'm loving it, right? So low sell volume right here, low buy volume also. But since like we're correcting, it is hard to basically say, oh, nobody's buying. So it is just low sell volume. So it is still a correction. So low sell volume since like January. So basically no one is selling their Litecoin. Okay, nobody want to sell their Litecoin right now. So low sell volume, low sell volume, low sell volume. Okay, so pretty decent. Okay, still correcting. All right, so hey, what's up, Sarah? Thanks a lot, man. Litecoin versus BUT. Litecoin versus Bitcoin. BUT. Hey, what's up, Paul? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Litecoin for, I don't know what you mean, BUT. Litecoin versus BTC. Okay, we're gonna take a look at Litecoin BTC. Oh, Banker Network. Okay, we're gonna take a look at Banker. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at it. So guys, so if you like the content, right, and you're making profits off of some crypto calls, right, Filecoin, you know, R&D, and we got so many other coin ready to pop, right? So you're getting one of the best calls in the crypto space, like, you know, hot calls, guys. I'm not giving you anything cold. Everything is basically you know, giving you guys nice popcorns, right? So just hit the likes and subscribe, right? Make it blue. You gotta make sure it is blue, because YouTube is very funny, right? YouTube is very, very funny. So yeah, it looks good, man. I'm loving Litecoin in this one. It is kind of boring, man, since like you know, mid-February, but it is not just Litecoin. After you take a look at the if you take a look at the you know, the entire crypto space, XLM, XTZ, you know, EOS, they've been moving sideways since like February 12th. I said it multiple times, okay? Nothing has been moving really since like February 12th, only like low cap alt. And I had to dig deep, okay, to find this alt, okay? As you can see, nothing is moving, but Sun Crypto is getting it going, okay? Like we got Filecoin pumping, okay? RMD just pump, Wing just pump, okay? We got Kyber Network coming up, we got RLC coming up, we got QSP, QLC, you know, QDM also ready to pump hard, okay? So Nano is looking so juicy, like triple bottoming, okay? So Nano didn't pump also since like, I think like late January, okay? So you know, all those coins, they're going to be pumping, right? If BTC doesn't do anything crazy, they're likely to get a good, you know, 30 to 45 days, right? Those coins, right? Before the next correction potentially to some support areas, right? So, but let's take a look at Litecoin on the 3-day basis. Once again, I'm loving the Litecoin, guys. The only thing we need is like just to get our 2-day time frame to cross bullish right here, okay? We just needed to cross bullish, okay? I'm bullish on Litecoin, but without a 2-day MACD crossing bullish, right? It is going to be hard, right, to get a confirmation, right? So remember, the 2-day MACD crossing bullish, it is always a good sign. Remember when we took a Litecoin long right here, $80, right? We were looking for, guys, 180, 190, right? And after that, it dipped down to like 120. We were looking for what, 230, 240. So Litecoin, we've been doing pretty well since like $50. Since $50, guys. So remember, even though it hasn't been moving a lot, right? Late November, Litecoin, we picked it at the very bottom, and sushi, Litecoin was 53, sushi was like 53 cents, okay? First week of November, take a look at it. Sucker pump like, you know, 4x, right? Right now, it is still like 3.5x, so it's not doing bad. If you've been holding Litecoin, yes, you know, Uniswap did like 20x and all of that good stuff. Sushi 20x and all that good stuff. However, Litecoin is a big cap coin, you know, so it's not going to pump like 10x like, you know, out of nowhere. It has to consolidate first before giving us the big move. If you remember well, also, right, what happened on what happened with BNB at $50, $40, right? $30, $40, $30, and then bang, $300, okay? So Litecoin could be doing the same thing, right? 240, 150, 220, 160. What we could get a very, very explosive move right here to like, you know, 700, 800, or even $1,000. Okay, just like a Filecoin, when Filecoin was $20, when I was calling for like, you know, $150, $200, most of you guys did not believe it, but some of you guys just bought in, but was just looking to sell at $30. You know, we were clear this sucker gonna, you know, Filecoin gonna go crazy, okay? So, and I gave you the call like last month, okay? So sucker looking pretty juicy, okay? Okay, it looks pretty juicy. So now let's take a look at Litecoin on a 6 hour. Yeah, 6 hour looks pretty nice. We're about to, oh, take a look at the 6 hour, guys. right here. Okay, low sell volume like since the 25th. Okay, we're getting a volume breakout and looking to break above the 100 EMA. If you notice where the 100 EMA right here, right, resist, support right here, then finally resistance, right, now resistance. Okay, if we break it right here, we can definitely correct back down, and then before taking, you know, making a nice move to the upside. We had a nice correction also right here on the hourly basis, right? Let's take a look at it. We had a nice flat correction right here, and I think Zcash also, right, was having a similar correction. That's a nice beautiful correction right here. Zcash had a nice correction, also just pumped it upside. Now it is correcting right here. So beautiful correction, all right, for Litecoin. Big volume right here. So now let's go ahead and take a look at ICX, guys. So ICX, BTC, we talked about it this morning, but we just gonna have to talk about it again, right? So nice correction right here. Whenever you see low volume, guys, price decreasing, it is always a correction. Okay, it is always a correction. Okay, best thing to do is just take a look at your moving averages, right? Especially your 4-hour to 6-hour, depending on the volatility. Okay, but I like my 6-hour, but sometimes you just have to, you know, I just have to suck it up, right, and pay attention to the 4-hour 21. Okay, 4-hour 21 going to be just about like 4,000, give or take, right? 39. So that's going to be the support right here, and we're going to get the reversal back up. So we could get another correction in this range, right, before pumping higher. So expect a potential you know, double top, double bottom before the next move to the upside, right, for ICX, right? Yeah, ICX, it looks pretty juicy, especially for you know, April and May. Could definitely get a you know, $7-8 ICX before the summer if things work out perfectly, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at ICX USD. So the ICX USD bear is about to get wrecked once again. A low sell volume right here. Price is decreasing towards the moving average, right? You can see multiple rejection right here. So we could get one final rejection at the 4-hour 21. So bulls most likely going to be defending this area right here at 218, right? So so anything around like 218 up to basically 225 going to be bought up very quickly. Okay, something to keep in mind. We could even, you know, say, hey, we got a beautiful triple bottom right here on the hourly. Let's take a look at it. Not quite good enough, right? No divergence yet. Check our RSI. So might have to look check the 15 minutes, right? Whoa, looks pretty juicy on the 15 minutes. Take a look at the 15 minutes right here, guys. Beautiful divergence right there. Okay, so beautiful divergence. So it might, if we dump down to 218, it might be a very you know, a quick dump and a bounce right back up, because we already got the divergence, and bulls are gonna be paying attention to it. They're not gonna let the price probably drop below this range, at least in the short term, right? Till they basically play this you know, bullish divergence. Could be just, you know, pushing back up to resistance right here, right there. Okay, 50% to 0.618, 60% to 0.618, right? So that's a scalping setup, right? Double bullish divergence both on your MACD and RSI. Most of the time it is a strong you know, strong trend, right? At least for a scalping purposes, right? So let's see what we're gonna get right here. 50% pullback. Take a look at it. 0.618 going to be exactly right there. 50% going to be at 242, give or take, right? Depending how you want to draw it. So ICX support right here, resistance support at 221 down to 218, and resistance going to be just about 245, 250. Bull territory, bear territory, short term, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at Kyber Network. I just have to take a look at Kyber again. So Kyber, we're going to take a look at the 3-day first. I like Kyber BTC. I like Kyber BTC better. So Kyber BTC, guys, it is gonna break out, okay? It is gonna break out, right? So I'm not sure. One thing I'm not sure about is like the bottom right here. I know I was waiting for 15,000, but had to suck it up because we might not get there. It could wick to the downside just to retest the bottom right here, the 2019 bottom. But as of now, it looks pretty healthy for another move back up to like 20,000. Right now, we just under like 5,000. So that's another 4x, right? If I do the math right. So we got another potential, 300% move or higher, right? Just to retest the July, August high right here. Okay, so anything in this range, any dump, right, it is just going to be a potential buying opportunity for the bulls. I don't think we will, because I'm just because I'm bullish, but doesn't mean like sucker cannot dump, right? But looking at the current market, the overall market structure, Kyber, RLC, storage, FET, Harmonic, and all of them, Kyber is not going to be left behind, right? So it's gonna get it done. The problem is like, when is it gonna do it? Like a storage pump right away, give us a nice 300% move, right? And then basically get the job done, and then say, hey, take your profits and go take a look at Kyber. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the only problem. But everything we've been looking for is there. Bullish divergence on our 3-day basis, price action above the 21 EMA, right? We're not yet above the 100 EMA, and we have to break 6,000 to get above the 100 EMA. Do you see what I'm saying? Right here, which is like November resistance. Okay, 90% of these alt, they got this resistance area back in November. If you guys been trading with us, we've been killing it, because it was a flat correction, right? On BZRX, we killed it, BZRX and many other alt right here, okay, back in November. So looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good. If you're holding on, holding some Kyber, I think I see you at the moon, right? So just like storage and Filecoin and win. So now let's go ahead and move on to Filecoin. Talking about Filecoin, look at this guy, man. This guy is crazy. File. So File BTC, so it's 2% up on a day. So it looks pretty. This sucker is pretty, man. It looks so pretty. That's why, guys, it is, I said it multiple times, right? Low sell volume after a breakout, it is always bullish. Always what? Bullish. Low sell volume after a breakout, especially on high time frame. That's why people don't need to be panicking on like hourly, 10% dump, 15, yeah, unless you're leveraging, okay, or you basically you borrow your little brother money, and then you bet the farm on Filecoin, right? So you're gonna get in trouble, right? So, but low sell volume after a big breakout on on 2 day 2 day basis, 3 day basis, weekly, monthly, it is always bullish. It means a continuation pattern, right? Hourly, sucker can dump and all that good stuff, but if you just zoom out, you're just gonna relax. Okay, just gonna relax. I don't see anything crazy with fire. All I see is continuation. That's all I see. Right here we got almost, like, guys, almost 400,000 sats, guys, and we were talking about 50,000. Okay, that's when we started buying this guy right here, 50,000. Right, 50,000, 58,000 bottom, guys. We nailed it. I mean, let's see if I can show you fire. I'm gonna show you okay, do this file BTC. Most of the time I spell it wrong. I put an E sometimes I forget to put an E and all that good stuff. I mean, not forget, but so this is the update. So fire, look at on the 14th, right? So file hit consolidation range as expected, right? And bulls are looking to proceed to the next level of 170,000, guys. Okay, look at, guys, we talk about it, like, I'm giving you one of the best analysis, right? And that's just like after we called it, not not before. I mean, that's after we called the breakout, right? Let's take a look at this initial setup. I'm going to show you the initial setup. So that's the initial setup, right? That was like back in January, right? We actually said, okay, we got two options, right? Either to go ahead and get rejected at 85,000 right here and retest basically 58,000, or retest 58,000 and keep going to the upside. So we've been playing the correction, the anti-correction. So the bull flag right here, not bull flag, but a beautiful uptrend on our MACD, beautiful divergence. Price started to make some high lows, so we noticed everything, so we played it beautifully. Okay, played it beautifully, right? Beautifully. So beautifully. So let's take a look at file with the E, because I know, yeah, so yeah. So we're still looking for the 175 to 225 basically, right? So after the our target at $100. So let's go back to the good stuff. So if we go back to the good stuff, you can see, like, sucker got pretty good volume, okay, to basically keep up with the momentum all the way up to like 375. Okay, if you don't want to use any Fibonacci, you could just suck it up and basically use the resistance level, right? But as of now, we just hit 382, bang. Okay, 250,000. We got 50% pullback, going to be just about like 380,000 right here. So that's another potential 60%, 70% pump. Okay, can we get there tonight? I don't know, but you know, the directional move is pretty clean, and that's what we've been waiting for, right? So now let's take a look at the File USD. So File USD, same thing. Okay, we hit like 0.618, 0.786, going to be like basically what we just said. Okay, 175 to 225, right? So we could get there, right? But let's see, most of the time it is not easy to break a 0.618, but since like the volume is good enough, even if we struggle and retest the 94, you know, low $100, that's still going to be pretty bullish, because we got the 3-day 21 EMA approaching, and any dips we definitely got big support, you know, at low $100 to a $90 range. Okay, good level to keep an eye on, just in case BTC decides to retest 48, 50K, right? And sucker basically want to retest the low $100. But the directional move, it is there. It is, you know, it is clean, right? Hey, what's up, Kendris? Thanks a lot, man. Yes, guys, I'm going to take a look at the super chats, right? So I'm going to take a look at your super chats after. So regarding Ether, right? So yeah, so file is back to 130, so no need to be panicking. I know it is at resistance right now, but just have to suck it up. Okay, just have to suck it up. Especially for us, okay, we bought right here, okay, and some of us sold at just about like $50, bought back at $30, sold at, you know, 95, bought back like around 74. I don't recommend doing it that way, but you know, if you know what you're doing, you can just do it. But if you don't know what you're doing, just suck it up, pay attention to your volume, especially 3-day. I'm telling you guys, the 3-day time frame and the 2-day time frame going to be your best friend in this bull market. Okay, they're going to be your best friend. Okay, and your 21 EMA. Yeah, sometime I know basically you know, we've been correcting from let's see, February 12th, right? Remember, I just talked about February 12th, right? For Litecoin, most alt got rejected right here, okay? And Filecoin got rejected also, but you know, got a nice support at the 21 EMA at, you know, $30, move sideways, bang. Okay, it is gonna correct, okay, but it looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good. I don't know what to say about File. This guy, I told you, man, when it start flying, it's just gonna fly, man. I'm telling you, man. Telling you, I told you so, man. Told you so. Okay, now let's move on to the CRV, because CRV, I'm gonna have to do it Elliott wave structure, right? Because CRV was one of our, I mean, it is still one of our top pick. Okay, so CRV, we nailed it, right? Remember, okay, back in, oh man, this guy looks so juicy, man. So it is just beautiful to take a look at the volume on higher time frame, man. So CRV, what we said was like, we're gonna be looking for 1.618 extension, right, to the upside, and we did get the you know, extension $2 to 20, but we actually pumped all the way up to like extension 2 and retested the 21 EMA right here. Now looking to break extension 2. So next level we're going to be looking for, once again, it is going to be right here, just about like $7. Okay, so we had a target at $5 first, but it seems like since like we got the correction, I'm going to show you also what type of correction we could get if we dump, okay, get rejected right here at 3.5. I'm going to show you a potential alternative correction, right? So we could be looking for resistance up to basically $7 right here. Basically, we could be getting, right, a 5-wave structure. Could get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 5 all the way up to $7. Okay, this sucker gonna hit $15 at some point, right? But it has to take it slow, right? The good thing with File is like we got in very not File but CRV, we got in very early, like 60 cents, 40 cents, right? With BZRX, SXP, they all had the same structure, so we play them all together at once. Okay, I'm gonna show you BZRX if you guys interested, right? So you can ask, so I can take a look at it, right? But beautiful correction right here. BZRX, SXP, TRB, even Kyber, right? Kyber also, right? So we're gonna be looking for the move right here. I spotted this guy, guys, long time ago right here. I even spotted the bottom 34 cents, man. I'm telling you, man, I can show you all of that in my premium, right? All of that, man. So not quite yet at 0.618 is right there, 4.5, and basically $9 going to be 0.76. So I think $7 average is good enough to be to look for, right? So now let's take a look at the potential bearish pattern. I don't want to talk about it, but I just have to, because it's like we could get a potential expanded flat right here, a potential flat right there, right, get rejected and still retest the bottom again at 1.5 and then keep going to the upside, right? So something to keep in mind, it is pretty valid, right? So it is a valid way of looking at it, but it's not validated yet. So we're gonna need confirmation for that bearish pattern, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, right there, and right here. The reason why I'm saying like this move got doesn't have much of a chance of playing out, it doesn't mean it won't play out, but all I'm saying is it doesn't have much of a chance of playing out, because you can see the sell volume we got right here during the correction was not indicating a potential reversal, as you can see right here. That's why I was not bearish. I never called any bearish number for CRB. All I said, it was just a hold, okay? Because we can do anything. Sucker is basically just correcting, like Litecoin, XLM, Omega Gold, QDM, all of them, they've been correcting since like mid-February, right? So but for whatever reason, we get a bad news. This correction going to be in play, and it is going to be a good level to add on right here, just about like right here, $2 if we get any dump, right? It's going to be a beautiful correction too, right? I can show you multiple correction like that on let's take a look at Wi-Fi. I don't know if you guys remember Wi-Fi. Right here, you can see Wi-Fi right there. Okay, the move was right there, it was ready to go. Okay, but what happened? Bang. Okay, got the flat, then bang. Okay, got the double top again. You're expecting it to move. We did have a target up to 55,000 right there, right? We did have a target. We hit our target 55,000, but guess what? Before it hit 55,000, it retested the bottom right there, and then bang. You see what I'm saying? So the structure is there, okay? And if you notice well also, right, this guy, low sell volume right here, okay, low sell volume. It means like the anti-correction right here was just a a potential beautiful pump to the upside, right? And sucker is pretty bullish. So let's go ahead and take a look at this sucker anyway. I did not mean to talk about it, but just by giving an example, I can see sucker is pretty bullish, right? So now daily time frame on this guy right here, beautiful divergence, right? Beautiful divergence right there, right? Double bottom on our MACD, double bottom on our price action, price above the 100 EMA. And you guys remember we got XLM set up last year, I think like first week of January, right? When XLM pumped from like 12 cents to I think 40 cents. That's the same setup we had, right? When price action double bottom at the daily 100 EMA, right? So keep an eye on this guy, right? If we pump back above the 21 EMA right here, consolidate right here, it is likely to give us another move right here. Okay, and then we're gonna have to deal with 42,000 and 43,000 range. Okay, not sure if we're gonna break it because this sucker right here is also a potential bearish pattern right here before going up, but we're just gonna deal with the move to the upside first, and then we're gonna take a look at if sucker gonna be strong enough to invalidate the reversal to the downside, right? Do you see what I'm saying? We can get this move, that move, that move, that move, and still drop and go up. See what I'm saying? But we can invalidate it if we go right here and just get a bull flag right there and then just reverse. Okay, so let's see. All right, but we're just gonna go with what we got right now, which is a bullish divergence on the daily. Bang. Okay, so keep an eye on Wi-Fi 1. Okay, let's see if Wi-Fi gonna give us. Oh, this guy looks nice too. Yeah, this guy looks nice too, right? The Wi-Fi BTC looks nice. Okay, just kind of aggressive just in case sucker dump right here. That's the only problem, right? But it looks nice. Looks nice. Yeah, beautiful, 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 guys. Beautiful divergence right there. Okay, so sucker gonna pump. Okay, sucker gonna pump. So hey, what's up, high card? Who's they? Bears calling for a big correction in April. I mean, it is okay, man. We've been up 6x anyway, so it's okay. If we correct, we just deal with it. Just short this sucker, man. That's all we have to do. Nothing else, right? So now let's go ahead and move on to blue. I think we talked about blue Zell, right? Now let's take a look at XLM before we talk about blue Zell. So XLM. So XLM definitely could be going back up right here to 0.618, but I'm going to explain to you why I'm looking for a potential move back up to that range. Okay, so on the 6 to 8 hour, whichever you're comfortable with, we do have a bullish divergence, right? A double one, right? Right here you can see like it is a beautiful divergence right here. Let me use white. Okay, and right there. Okay, can't ignore it, right? What else we got? We got nearly another one. Okay, right there, right here. Yes, you can make an argument, right? It did not retest it, but most of the time I don't care. As long as we can, as long as we drop like 80%, right? I'm calling it a divergence, right? Because the wick down here, it is just a wick. It could even wick all the way down. You couldn't ignore it. If we did not have enough volume right here around like 650, it would have like retested the 600. That's why I'm just calling it a divergence. So, and a triple top right here, resistance. So if we break it, we just have to suck it up and look for resistance right there, just about like 900 to 1000 range. Okay, it is just a easy setup, right? Nothing hard, right? Can it fail? Yes, it can. but as of now, it looks like it could be successful, right? And we're just going to move on to our Fibonacci, right? Swing high to swing low, 50% pullback at 950, 0.618 at 1000. That's how I came up with this sucker, right? But I had a target for this guy up to, on the USD, I had a target since like the 15th, but sucker is moving slow, okay? But so basically the BTC pair is just confirming the USD breakout, right? So could call it a descending triangle, but I'm not that bearish to talk about anything descending right now. So if you're a bear, you could say descending triangle, it is okay, but I think the safest thing to do is just suck it up, call it a double bottom, divergence, and you're ready to rock and roll right now. Okay, that's the safest thing. Remember, every pattern, right? I wouldn't say every pattern, but most patterns, they do have a bearish and bullish setups. Okay, so it is up to the trader to basically use other techniques and say, hey, I'm gonna go with the bullish setup. But yes, we do have a bearish setup on XLM, which is like a potential descending triangle right here, but I'm not gonna go with that sucker, right? I'm gonna go with this guy. And you can notice also low sell volume after the breakout. So you can see the low sell volume right here after the breakout, right, on an 8-hour candle. So let's have to suck it up and go with the most probable setup. And nothing wrong to be wrong. We're just gonna learn from it and move on. So let me take a look at the super chat, right, for Candace. Candace, thanks a lot, man. I'm holding Ether, but not sure if at this point, right, it is better to put that money into BTC. Thanks a lot. I know it's not financial advice, right? So Ether sucker, I mean, Ether is at 0.618. So do you want to go back to BTC? So Ether, do you remember what we said regarding Ether, right? What we said regarding Ether was like, we could get a potential triangular formation right here, right? Right. That's what we said, right? So we still within the triangular formation, divergence, right? All over the place. And at the same time, right, Ether is at 0.618. Okay. At the same time, we're at 0.618. So is it time to get out? I mean, I think Ether bulls could get the job done and reverse back up, right? And reverse back up. I would wait at least till we break like 0.028, okay, which is right here, to go back to BTC. If you want to go back to BTC, if you're not comfortable holding Ether, right? So you want to wait. Of course, not financial advice, right? And you want to wait till we break right here, right? Give it a few hours, few days, right, to move sideways, and then you can get out and try to catch it at 0.026, right? So that would be, that's going to be a potential 7% increase in your, in your Ethers, right? If you can catch it, 8%, right? And if you're lucky enough, you could basically get it at 0.024. But I'm not that bearish on Ether. I'd rather just suck it up and hold it, because I know it is going to outperform BTC in the long run anyway. So not forever, but it is going to outperform BTC at some point. So it's going to break this range in the near future, right? So yeah, I think best thing to do is wait, because we could break out at any given time, especially like, you know, the new month, right? So yeah, keep that in mind, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at BLZ. So BLZ, it is getting the job done, right, on a 2-day basis. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's do this. Seems like I just saw a, yep, right here. Take a look at this double bottom. Hopefully you guys caught it, because I mean, I talk about this pattern so many times, double top, double bottom. Yeah, sometimes it fails, but you know, after a reversal, we just got one on ICX, right? So that's what we're getting right here on ICX. So low sell volume also after the breakout. So it is just a retest of potentially 800. It is going to be okay. But higher time frame, it is just going to be noise, because this sucker right here, guys, once we get to like 1500, right, it is going to create high volatility, just like Harmony, you know, CELR, and FET is about to create high volatility at 1500 too, right? So keep an eye on FET. Still a hold, right? So yeah, Blue Zell, I would say let's take a look at a potential 1.618 extension. Since like we did not break the low right here, 1.618 extension, guys, going to be at like 3000. Okay, 3000, okay. But we got the October resistance. Once again, we talk about it, guys. I'm just gonna, you know, just trying to give you guys refresh your minds. But we talk about all of these targets. So we're gonna be looking for 2.5 up to 3000 potentially. And don't tell me it's impossible, because we just did it with what? With R&D, guys, from like 1000 to like what, guys? Over 3500. Okay, so don't tell me it's impossible. But let's take a look at Blue Zell in terms of market cap. Come on, man. Should be able to show up. It's number 300, okay? Take a look at 140, guys. I'm giving you one of the best analysis. This guy, when I gave it to my premium, this guy was right here, guys. Okay, it was right here. 20 million market cap, guys. 20 million market cap. Right now we at 150, guys. Come on, and crypto is killing it, guys. I'm killing it, guys. I'm giving you one of the best. Look what happened back in what, February, right? Mid-February, this sucker was like 50 million market cap. Everybody been waiting for BTC to pump, like, pump to 80K and all of that good stuff. We've been digging deep. We've been getting this alt, guys. Look at it, guys. 20 million market cap, all the way up, guys, to 140. And if we pump to 3000, you're looking at like, if we pump to 3000 sats, you're looking at nearly another, almost $500 million, okay? Almost $500 million if we go up to 3000, okay? Because if we go up to 3000, it is going to be another 200, nearly 200% gain, okay? So 200% gain plus what? That's 300, right? Let's say 300 plus 150, that's 450 million. Guys, we gonna take this guy from 16 million, right, all the way up to almost all the way up to like $500 million. Okay, that's the type of setup you get with Send Crypto. Okay, it's the type of setup you get with Send Crypto. Okay, we just don't give you hype. Okay, it's nothing about hype. It's all about doing the research, right, and finding the best pattern. Guess what, guys? I don't do any fundamental analysis, right, which is really bad though. I just go by the chart pattern and most of the chart patterns, they tell you, I mean, they tell you a lot. Okay, storage is now, everybody's talking about storage getting added to Coinbase. We got our setup 2 months ago. The chart was telling us something big is coming. We just don't know when, and we don't care. Okay. Harmony, when we picked it, let's go back to Harmony for those of you guys who just joined the Send Crypto. Okay. One was once so undervalued. Right here, guys. Right there. 30 million market cap, guys. Not actually right here, okay? November 12th. 30 million market cap. Look at this guy right now. 2 billion market cap. 2 billion, okay? You just go ahead and show me anyone out there, okay, giving you targets from 30 million to 2 billion, okay? Just show me, okay? Show me, right, any chart, okay, with dates and everything, like from you know, since like November. Anyone calling for like this guy to pump all the way up to like 400 sats? Okay, I didn't expect 400 sats, but we were buying at 10, 20, 30 sats, right? And all the way up to 300 sats. It's like a pump all the way up to 300 sats, so 400 sats. So but beautiful, man, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now let's take a look at FET. I just have to show you Fetch AI too, right? Look at Sucker is 500 million, guys, and Sucker gonna go to 1.5 billion too, right? So right here, guys, right there, right there, same exact setup, guys, same exact setup. 30 million. And I told you guys, they all got the same setup. They're all gonna move together. Okay, if Harmony is at what, nearly 400 sats, this guy, it has a 10 I think 10 times less supply, right? This guy is like 700 million, right? So I think Harmony is probably 7 billion. Then let's take a look at it, because they move together. But yeah, it's like 12 billion actually. All right, so it means like if this guy pumped to 400 sats, that guy can yeah, that's like 9 billion. Okay, 9 billion right here, 9 billion. So you see, it makes sense, right? FET is like 700 million, right? This guy is 9 billion, which is relatively like 10x. So that's why like Harmony is like 300 sats, and FET is like, you know, could pump to like 3,000 sats, okay, because you gotta multiply by 10. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, hopefully it makes sense. Okay, let's take a look at this sucker also. I think this sucker also like 5 billion. Okay, so relatively the same. Okay, look at this sucker also, was also 20, just about 20, just about 30 million, right? And right now we 500 million. So definitely Blue Zell gonna be around like 500 million very soon, definitely. Okay, definitely. Okay, chart looks pretty good. So it's parabolic already. Yeah, chart looks good. And we got other setups right there right now, not even pumping. Okay, we got multiple setups in our channel, not even pumping, right? Okay, not even pumping. So when I showed you R&D the other day, right? What was the R&D? What was the supply? RDN, excuse me. It was like 25-30 million, right? Before the breakout. This guy has not even started pumping yet. Oh man, take a look at. Okay, market cap is now what, 60 million. We talk about it when it was, guys, like what, so cheap, man. Like right here, like 24 million, guys. Okay, just about less than 30 million, guys, and we going to a half a billion, guys. So guys, I'm telling you, man, I'm giving you the best analysis, man. No hype, guys. And once these suckers like pump to the, to the top 100, right? Yeah, everybody gonna talk about, these suckers, right? This guy, we talked about it not too long ago, right? 50 million when it was 50, 55, so it pumped 50% already. Right, so it looks pretty good. That's win. Let's go to file. We already talked about file, right? So I don't need to talk about file. But I got other gems, okay? Just don't have time to go through all of them. Yeah. POA is one of our top pick also, right? I remember this sucker being so cheap. Look at this guy, has not even started doing anything. Look at this guy. Right now he's like 30 million, right? I was watching it at 9 million, but I was scared right here. 7 million, so I went with a Go BTC. But right now 30 million, it is still pretty cheap, okay? It is still pretty cheap. So guys, if you enjoyed the content, right? KNC BTC Kyber Network. We're gonna take a look at Kyber. I think we talked about Kyber already, right? Talk about Kyber. Okay. Yeah, guys. So yeah, let's take a look at coin market cap. I think we can find some new gems, right? Guys, you guys gotta do some research, man, and not follow the hype. I'm telling you, don't follow the hype, man. Anything in the top 100 right now is just hype, and at least over the last 45 days was just hype. They haven't been moving at all. The real deal was like the top 600, okay, like 600, 400, 500. That's what we've been trading, really. CHR, CHZ, RDN, right? Rated Network, Request, those suckers, Blue Zell, top 300. That's what you need to be looking for, not like Zilliqa. I mean, Zilliqa looks pretty good. It's gonna pump, right? But the last 45 days, because this guy 2 billion market cap right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at like take a look at the 500 range. Why this guy is doing this? Come on. I put 500, man. Come on. Storage is like $500 million now, right? So I don't know why it's not showing me the next on the line. Come on, this guy. Let's do this. So guys, hit the likes, subscribe, and join the public Telegram group, link in the description, right? So let me fix this first. I need to start looking into the NFTs. Haven't been messing with the NFTs so far, but there's no point of rushing, right? It's just like the DeFi. So if you rush into the DeFis, right, you know, they still pumping, so you can still yeah, for some reason this sucker doesn't want to let me I can't see anything outside the top 100. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't want to show you guys the next gem, but it's okay. I'll do the work later on. Coin market cap sucks. So yeah, but I wish I could have showed you guys the next gem you need to be paying attention. You can do this on your own, right, when you're not doing anything. If just loading, but yeah, let's move on. Okay, so let's move on. So I'm going to take a look at a few of your questions, right? And let's take a look at a PPT. Yeah, PPT is consolidating, so just wick to the upside, break above this range. So as of now, I just don't like these wicks. You know, I don't like these wicks. These are popcorn parties right now. It is time to basically like stay with the trend. Yes, you can get these wicks. I mean, it is just a free pump. You just take it, but it is not something like I'm gonna be waiting again to pump. It could take forever to get the next pump. You know, it could take forever. It could move sideways till the summer before even getting the next pump. Okay. But the good news is, like, you know, we're consolidating after the crossover. So let's see if, you know, we're gonna get back up there. GXS. So GXS, it is still consolidating, right? So it looks pretty good, nothing crazy. It got big momentum going forward, so yeah, nothing crazy. Looks pretty good, consolidating right here. We talked about GXS in our previous live stream, so you know exactly what to look for. And we got a premium setup for GXS. Try Coin Gecko. This guy is still loading. It's the second time he's doing it to me. Coin Gecko. I think that is correct, right? Let's get this nonsense white screen. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this guy right here, man. I told you, man, this guy is a 3 billion market cap. Cute him. Right, so let's take a look at number 5. So 400. So you take a look at like coin like Vite, QSP right here. Let's take a look at QSP. It's number 400, right? Take a look at Max. Yeah, you take a look at the market cap, I mean actually price. Market cap still pretty this guy got this watermark right here, can't see nothing, but you get the concept. It's not moving at all. Okay, you can see it's really not moving. We just got the bull flag right here, so that's ready to move. Okay, that's ready to move. Okay, take a look at the BTC. The BTC pair, it is still nearly not doing anything. Okay, not doing anything. So QSP is a good example. Okay, quantum stamp, right? Nash exchange, I don't know where this guy, what they doing right now. They used to have a lot of hype, Nash, but who cares now? CND syndicator, I don't have any setup for it, but we did take a nice, yes, it looks pretty good. I don't have a setup for it, but that's what you need to be looking for, this type of move right now. Okay, so pretty much not doing anything right here. Okay, pretty much not doing anything. Okay, ready to blast off, right? But if you go ahead and take a look at the top 100, you can see like they pretty much very they pretty much let's do this. Take a look at top 100, right? So you take a look at top 100. If you take a look at where's one harmonic right here, right? Sucker is going to $1 or even more. You can see the parabolic move. You don't want to be buying these. That's what you need to avoid, right? You want to buy when they're here, okay? Right there. That's when you want to buy. Like I just showed you syndicator, CND, right? And QSP. That's what you want to do. These guys right here gonna be could be correcting for the next like 30 to 60 days after, right? So something to just keep in mind, right? Just a little secret. So outside top 400s, they're pretty pretty Let's take a look at number 7. Let's go out to number 7. Easy Fi doesn't have enough history, right? But market cap is pretty low, like 30 million. So, but I want to show you something with like Via. Got too many wicks. Metaverse is not on Binance. I don't think it's on Binance. QLC, we already talked about QLC. We know we're bullish on QLC. Let's take a look at Power Ledger, right? Oh, OAX. Let's go ahead and take a look at OAX, right? Because we did talk about OAX, right? right now market cap just about 25 million, right? So you take a look at OAX. How do you feel about OAX? Great. Okay, so let's do this. So you take a look at OAX, take a look at it. It already started the parabolic move, and take a look at it right here. So right there, okay. So yeah, so let's go back to the live. Let's go back to the live. All right. So hey, what's up, Ethan C? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Everything gonna be alright. Says I just put all my 50% of my ether into art and I'm up 60%. Great, congratulations, right? Somebody says BTC about to get smoked. It's about to be 2:30 a.m. depending on where you live at, right? So it's not 2:30 a.m. my time yet, just about 1 a.m. QDM Cheese Whale asking for QDM ontology OAX. Yeah, OAX market cap is 25, man. That chart is so beautiful, man. That sucker gonna fly, man. I mean, OAX is not a secret, man. Like, it's not a... Alright, let's take a look at OAX. It's not a secret. It's just like Wing. When I showed you Wing. Okay, look, this guy, man, I don't care about market cap, but if the chart is beautiful, guys, like this, right? When I showed you Harmonic, it was the same exact chart. Okay, this guy gonna fly, man. It's just a matter of when. Man. Let's say it bottomed at 300, right? So it was 3 times 10, 3,000, right? So it's actually 30 times. So we pump from 10 to 300, right, for Harmonic. So this guy could pump from, potentially a 30x too from the bottom, right? A 30x from the bottom, you're looking at 3,000% gain from the bottom. That's very possible. We just did it, man. That's going to take us, 8,000, 9,000, right there. And 8,000, 9,000 is not a new price, okay? For 9,000 is not a new price for for this sucker. Like if you go back just like 2 years ago, okay, exactly 2 years ago on the 28th, right here, right? This candle right here, right? This candle, exact the candle right here. The high of this candle was like 11,000, and right now we're not even 1,000. We're not even 1,000. We're not even 1,000. And yeah, man, we I've been watching this sucker long enough, but just wanted to give it a shot right around here. This is one of our March pick also, right? So hey man, not financial advice. If you get wrecked, don't come back and tell me. So, I'm just doing my own research and I'm sharing. Okay, feel free to use CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. Do your own research. I'm not telling you to buy OAX. Okay, okay. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you what I'm, what I'm doing. Okay, Jimmy, you heard Jimmy? Just told you, right? So B Pro. Let's take a look at B Pro. B Pro on KuCoin. This sucker doesn't. I can't see anything, man. Just let it pop first, cause I can't do anything with the chart. Okay. Ontology. BTC is just consolidating, right? It is just consolidating. Looks nice. It's not. I mean, it's not time for yet for it to blast off, but it can. It can get the job done at any given time right now. I think Ontology is like $1.50. So all-time high, almost $10. So it is still 80% down, guys. We so early in this game, man. I'm telling you guys, we so early. Ontology is 80% down still. Let's take a look at Ont. That's what I mean. It is so great right now to be buying. Take a look at Ontology, right? That's actually all-time high right here. I think $10 was all-time high, right? $10. I could be wrong, but if it is not $10, it is pretty close to $10, right? It is still, guys, sucker is still 85% down. Okay, Ontology has not even done anything yet. 85% down, guys. That's like in BTC is like 10x from the bottom. Ontology is still 80% down. And let's say if we're gonna 100x from the bottom, right? If you're gonna 100x, the bottom was 20 cents, right? If you're gonna 100x, you would be looking at like $20. If you're gonna 200x, you're looking at like $40. Okay, and most of these alts, they're gonna at least 100x from the bottom, right? So Ontology, it is still a good hold, right, for a potential 10x. Right now, people just want a 10x because they made so much money, right? Let's say you 10x your money already, and you're just looking to 10x it again to get your 100x, right? So remember, you 10x like 10 BTC, that's 100 BTC, guys. So oh no, please, no influence, okay? Just do your research, all right? Yeah, yeah, Ontology. I mean, this guy, man, it is about to break the June prices, right? I was expecting Ontology to break it back in July, to break June 2019 prices in dollar, but it seems like we're about to break resistance right here. So I think like within the next like 4 to 6 weeks, 3 to 6 weeks, right, this guy could be going back up to $7 and so on. Right, we're pretty close of getting the job done, right? That's nearly 500% move, man. Like, just check it out. Pulse. Let's take a look at Pulse. Yeah, Pulse doesn't have enough history. Let's take a look at XRP, BTC. Got 1 hour 35 minutes. XRP, BTC. Yeah, XRP BTC still looking pretty juicy. Yeah, XRP BTC could blast off at any given time, right? So yeah, could blast off at any given time. Nearly double bottom right here. So on a 2-day basis, we talk about it. You know, we got a nice nearly double bottom right here, right? And beautiful divergence right here. It is a double bottom because if you take a look at it on a quarterly basis, right, we're not closing. You see, that's why I'm just calling it a divergence, because on a quarterly basis we created a low, right, and we got right here. So basically rejection, right? So XRP, it is still a buy, right? Hopefully we're not going to move sideways in the next quarter, but we got a big volume on Binance. So that's the biggest volume right here at any given quarter since like October 2017, right? So all right, guys, I'm just gonna call it I'm just gonna call it a day, right? So join the public Telegram group, link in the description if you're looking to join Send Crypto Premium. You can also join the Discord channel, right? Discord group, and we got a Discord public group also, right, guys? So all links in the description. Hey, Franco Bonetti. Hey, what's up, Franco? It's been a while, man. Where you been at? I'm seeing like a lot of guys now, Franco. I think that's the same Franco, right? From the Telegram group. So Raymond, Franco. So yeah, Franco. All right, man. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's bull market time. Everybody's coming back. Franco is back. Raymond is back. So I'm pretty sure the rest gonna be back. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, man. I'll talk to you guys later in Discord, right? All right.